Welcome back to Wire and Active. Now, the people of Pakistan might be donating generously for their brothers in crisis. But now, let's not forget the international community who is tirelessly working for the same cause. Mariam Chaudhary reports on the international efforts in this crisis.
Natural disasters, wars and famine inflict pain and suffering upon millions of people. But it also creates overwhelming compassion and love from all over the world. Just Google online donations and thousands of pages pop up for reputed aid organizations that are asking for online donations. And it seems to work. Take the tsunami that rocked the Indian Ocean in 2004, for instance. Millions were affected by the natural disaster in Asia, the hardest hit being Thailand, Sri Lanka and Indonesia. And millions more donated lots of money and aid. By 2005, over £390 million were collected in online donations for the tsunami victims. It doesn't end there. In the year 2008-2009, countries such as Pakistan, Somalia, Iraq, Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo were listed as the ones in dire need of help. An aid organization known as the Disasters Emergency Committee has really utilized online donations as a way to raise money. They raised £13.6 million for the people of Darfur and £60 million for the Pakistan earthquake. For international aid to people in Pakistan, the World Food Programme, UNICEF and UNHCR are calling for online donations. If you want to find out if your favorite aid organization is listed for online donations, visit donatecharity.net or justgiving.com. Almost all major aid organizations are now working to help the refugees of the NWFP and the people of Swat.
As you have seen in the report, that the international community has proved to be a testament of true friendship when it comes to Pakistan in the time of need. We are joined in Islamabad by Mr. Amjad Jamal, who is the spokesperson for the World Food Programme. Let's talk to him and find out what their organization is doing over there. What relief efforts are being carried out by the United Nations in the Swat area of Pakistan?
For any crisis of this nature, on the request of the government, United Nations steps in. In this case also, United Nations came in to rescue. Various agencies have various mandates. WFP came up to provide food. UNHCR is responsible for camp management and shelter. Also, UNICEF has a role to play in terms of water and sanitation, education, nutrition, etc.
And which countries donated the most for this drive?
Indeed, there are hosts of countries who've been donating for this cause. If we talk about World Food Programme and specifically, I would say for my agency, the main contribution comes from the United States. Then we have got donations from Australia, we have got Japan, we have got Germany. Also, the United Nations Central Emergency Response Fund has also contributed. We have got Government of Punjab donating us with wheat flour, and also there has been so many donations coming in from Pakistani nationals.
Now, after the Peshawar PC bomb attack, your relief efforts were halted. Can you give me some detail about that?
The relief operations in the IDP situation has not been halted at all. Our operations are going on, the food distribution is going on. We have some problems in movement in these areas. However, our national staff is allowed to move in these humanitarian hubs in the various districts where we are operating and where we are providing relief assistance.
And how was the response from the people in those affected areas?
IDPs, what response they should have? I mean, people are displaced from their places. They are displaced from their homes. Some have got entire family members here. Some have got some family members back in their towns, and they are not in contact with them. Here, if you compare weather with Swat and Dir and Bonaire also, weather is extremely hot here. The conditions which they are living in, they are not ideal, they are not comfortable enough. You can say they are in terrible conditions here.
Now, coming to your online activities, what sort of online activities do you perform for these relief efforts?
Well, indeed, we have got a comprehensive website up and running. We have got online donation system on there. We also have some accounts that people can donate in. However, the comprehensive website provides all the information, all the current updates on the IDPs. And people can go check on our website how they can donate, how they can help, and how best they can utilize the online services that we provide.
And what sort of contributions do these online activities make in your whole relief program?
Indeed, there are various sections. If people browse in, and they can get either online cash contributions, they can do, they can also do sort of in-kind donations. We have got a relief bank, also a food bank established in 4 or 5 cities of Pakistan, where people can go, and if they have anything to donate for these IDPs, whether cash or in kind, sort of non-food for food items, they can donate it through these relief and food banks established in Karachi, Lahore, Rawalpindi, Islamabad.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Well, that nearly brings us to the end of the show, but before we go, let's introduce our final segment, Blogger of the Week. Wired and Active will be blogging at the Dawn.com blog and discussing the question of the week. This week's question is the relief effort by Pakistan and the international donors enough? Blog about it and send us your views, and if they are good enough, we'll read them out on air and hopefully speak to the blogger with the best comment in our show. Before we end, and like I had mentioned on the top of the program, this show has gone online and interactive like never before. We are on the ever popular social network Twitter with the channel name Wired and Active. Twitter with us about the different ways we can improve the show or about anything else related to it. If you are on Facebook, then become a fan of the group, namely Wired and Active. And if you want to check out the show on YouTube, then go to the channel DawnNews Pakistan and watch the latest videos of what we have to offer. So till next week, this is your host Awab Mangalwala telling you to believe in yourself, of the change we can bring to Pakistan, and to always remain wired and active.